Destiny 2 No Turning Back Weapon Review. Anyway, this is my first bow video in the brand new Forsaken DLC, and I'd say bows in general, in PvP at least, are pretty underwhelming. I'd say this because, well, they kind of do the same damage as a hand cannon, but they have, well, a draw time, so you're going to have to charge up and actually have to take a second shot, which will leave you open from any other people around, which usually that happens because team shotting, which is very common. And I think this whole thing with the bow is just another instance of Bungie messing up on the execution of something. But Forsaken overall is good. I like it. It's just the bows are not that great. Like maybe the exotic bows, or when I have more exotic gear to pair up with the bow, it might be better, because I think there's one pair of gauntlets which might actually have to do something with the bows, like make it draw faster or whatnot. But other than that, they're not that great. This bow specifically is the bow you get straight out of the gate, just a few like 1 or 2 missions into the Forsaken campaign, which I still haven't done, but anyway, basically this thing has a ton of accuracy, which is basically, I think it's either the sway of the scope, or sight, whatever, or like some type of bloom mechanic with these, which, well, the good thing is about this particular bow is that it's pretty far up there, and I've already got it to like tier 8 on the Masterworks, so it's pretty much maxed out. But it still doesn't mean you still have to aim, and you still have to draw, and bullet time. That's another issue. But then again, that's kind of how bows are made in the first place. Like the same thing with the Kraber in Titanfall 2. Remember, it's pretty hard to use because, well, you're shooting a very slow projectile at things that are moving pretty fast. And other than that, this thing also has explosive rounds, so you can get an extra bit of damage instead of just the hand cannon-like damage to the head. And that's to the head. To the body, it's not that great either. So when you get a headshot, basically, you really expect that you're actually going to get a kill, but you just barely get the guy down, and, well, you're going to have to pull out another shot. Either you can probably micromanage it to the point where you can pull back a fully charged shot, peek somebody, get a headshot, then go around the corner again and peek again, but with a not so charged shot, so you can shoot faster. But then again, what's the point if you still have to draw the weapon? And probably within that draw time, they probably already have their health back. Like, who knows how much recovery they got on, or if they're a warlock with a rift. Anyway, other than that, I'd say bows are not that great in PvP, but I have been using this thing just going around patrolling, completing the story, and, well, it's pretty decent for just going around, just wandering around. I'm not sure if it'd be good in strikes. I haven't tried that out yet. I tried Gambit. It's not great, but it might be just my level. But I have a feeling it's mostly the bows on this time, because, well, it's doing bad in the Crucible on Quick Play, and Quick Play doesn't have any leveling damage advantages per se, other than Trials, Iron Banner, and, well, competitive. That, I think, and that's about it.